Hello Scorpios again. This is my second attempt at recording a video because there was a lot of busyness going on beforehand. I may upload that video, I may not, because I just really did not like the constant distractions and disruptions. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what your prior reading consisted of through these love oracles, okay? I'm Levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that have subscribed recently, for those of you that are tuned in, for those of you that are watching, for those of you that will watch, thank you, okay? I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a general reading, a second general reading for your Love Energy Collective, okay? For those of you that are interested, like I mentioned, the information for this oracle deck as well as the meditation will be in the description box, okay, if you're interested. But speaking of your prior reading that I did before I did this one, there were a lot of distractions, outside distractions that I didn't like, you know, but I stayed patient with, and you know, that gets kind of really frustrating and irritating to me anytime I'm trying to do readings and there's a lot of noise in the background and a lot of shit going on. And I know that's life, that's people, you know, when you're living and things like that, stuff happens, but you know, it gets kind of frustrating, and I just did not want to present that to y'all like that. You know, it was just too much going on. But like I was saying, in your prior love reading, there was some discipline. There was some discipline and integrity that needed to be embodied and or continue to be reinforced as you manifest a better version of yourself and a better love, a better existing love, a better internal love, a better connection with God, with your guides, with life, and with the future partner that you're manifesting, or the future love that you're manifesting and bringing in. There was a deception that you needed to disconnect from, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and a lot of that stemmed from your upbringing or some type of family issue, some type of traumatic connection to a family member, or a family issue that was traumatic for you as a child or at some point in your youth, okay, or maybe even as an adult, okay. You may have found something out as an adult that you never knew as a child, and now something already, or something makes sense now, you know. Some of you may have carried a trauma or a lower level energy within your body so much to the point where a lot of you perceived life and perceived people and even yourself from a lower perspective. To give an example, to say, you know, people ain't shit, you know what I'm saying, or everybody's out to get their own, nobody cares about anybody, okay. But the divine was saying you have to change that perception in order to manifest a better love, in order to gain a better control over your mind, over your thoughts, over your heart, over your future. You have to connect to the higher thought. You have to embrace the higher thought. You have to believe in higher energy so that you can then feel stronger to release the deception that you're holding over yourself, the deception that you're holding over others, the deception that you're holding over your connection with God and life itself. It's like, you know, you're waiting for something to fail, you're waiting for something to fall. And the divine was saying through that reading, it's like, if you're constantly perceiving life that way, if you're constantly perceiving yourself that way, you're always going to have that reaction. You're always going to have that outcome. You're always going to have that experience. And you're so fucking encouraged to change that. Okay, you're so encouraged to change that. Some of you are so encouraged to change it, okay. For some of you guys were really focused and very disciplined, okay. There was a lot of sexual tension as well. A lot of sexual tension because some of you may have been on a sexual fast, right, from people and from certain things. Some of you may have cut off a lot of your lovers or people that you used to kick it with, you know. Some of you really are really changing the way, or really changing your sexual habits, okay, or your sexual routine, okay, with yourself and with people, and you're improving that, okay. And by you doing that, by you gaining control of your loins, okay, be it whether you're male or female, that's helping you to see clearer, that's helping you to think healthier, to think more balanced, okay. when you're using sexual energy to substitute a healing that you need, it makes things a lot more complicated, a lot more difficult, and it makes your vision a lot more cloudy. So a lot of you have become very, very disciplined with your actions and with your intentions and with your thoughts and with your effort. Okay, and as a result of that, you're manifesting something very beautiful and something so aligned for you, and something a lot more fulfilling than just that quick, that quick fix, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, figuratively speaking, you know what I'm saying. But there's still some deception. There was still a deception or unrealistic idea about yourself, about your life, about your spiritual awakening, your connection to God, the connection to your guides, the connection to your life, or your future partner that you're manifesting, that you need to let go of so that you can finally feel satisfied. Okay, when you hold an unrealistic expectation over something, be it yourself or something else, it's a deception. It's like you're deceiving yourself from a truth that could be very beautiful for you, but because you hold an expectation, it won't be so fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? So you're encouraged, as you're doing what you need to do as far as being disciplined, like I said before, with your thoughts, actions, efforts, and intentions. You are also encouraged to release the deception, the preconceived deception, okay, stemming from your past, stemming from past situations and past experiences and relationships, stemming from past connections. You have to let go of that so that you can finally feel fulfilled. Okay, so that was the gist or the summary of that reading. Okay, so let's see what the second reading comes in, or what comes out of the second reading for you. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go, Scorpios. Okay, Divana asked for the first oracle. Thank you. Passion. Allow your heart. Yeah, I want to mention too, that was for I felt a lot of single Scorpio energy. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all cut a lot of people off, or y'all have been really not messing with anybody for a while, or not really doing much with any other type of energy aside from your own for a while. That felt a lot like Scorpio single energy. Okay, I just want to mention that. Divana asked for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. Divana, thank you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Thank you. Calling. Yeah. Sort of similar to your reading that I did before. But I don't think I'm going to upload that, y'all, because it was just too much going on in the background, and then I had to get involved, and it was a lot, not anything bad, just too much going on, and it just was not the right time. Although that did annoy me, there was nothing I could do about it, okay? So, yeah, for those of you that resonated with what I just said about that prior reading that I did, that's what that was about. Okay, carrying into this reading now. Passion. Allow your heart to sing. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy is the first oracle. The second is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The third is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And the fourth is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so there's a joy that you're encouraged to connect with, or there's a passion and joy that you are definitely connected with, be it with yourself, be it with this brand new beginning, be it with this brand new energy, this brand new insight that you're gaining on, okay, and you're embodying that, or you're encouraging that, or you're inviting more of that. Some of you are in hermit mode. Okay, I feel like some of y'all are finding y'all happy by being alone, okay, by retreating from others, by retreating from the world, and just finding a beautiful connection with yourself, a beautiful connection with your own inner sanctuary, okay, your connection with God, your connection to the divine source creator, and all of your guys, every beautiful being in between and out between this reality and beyond it, including your highest self, right? So there's a passion of some kind that is being manifested, or that you feel already currently that is coming in, or that is already there, okay? And like I said, it is helping you. It's sort of like you've sort of like gone into hermit mode. Every time I see retreat, sometimes I get hermit mode. So some of you, like I said, have disconnected from things, or disconnected from people, or disconnected from situations and experiences and relationships, and you've really gone within to do some soul to soul work, some shadow work, okay? Some truth and transparency with yourself. This actually came out in your previous reading included with this one. But this heart-to-heart conversation, it's like this honesty, that this huge, this really, really deep, real conversation that you're having with the divine, the creator, the divine, your guides, yourself, okay, with your life, okay. And as a result of this truth and transparency of really building on and seeing what makes most sense, understanding what is most clear, what is most helpful, what is most healing and healthy and aligned for you, that is calling in a divine partner or a divine experience that helps you to connect to someone or to something, be it within yourself, be it externally from another person, or all three, through God, okay? Because God is, the divine is like your soulmate, okay? Your soul partner. You know what I'm saying? Along with your guides, your guides of from higher realms, right? This could also speak of you, like I said too. This could also speak of an external partner, or all of those, or all of the above. You know what I'm saying? But there's a divine union, a divine partnership, a divine connection that's being manifested, that's being that's happening because of this truth and transparency, because of this deep, real, honest conversation, like I said, that you're having energetically, spiritually, with yourself, with the divine, with your guides, with life, okay? It's like having and finding a better groove, a better rhythm, a better flow with yourself and with your experience with life, okay? So that you can embody and manifest better energy and better outcomes, okay? With this fourth oracle here. And this, like I said, this retreatment is, I feel like a lot of you have gone into hermit mode, or a lot of you have retreated energetically or emotionally or spiritually or physically from some people, all because you have to, I feel like a lot of you guys did this for your sanity, for the sake of your sanity, because there's a passion, there's a joy, there's a deep connection, there's a deep passion that you have, or that you're building with something within yourself, with something that you found or connected to, okay? And that's helped you to go within, okay? I'm hearing the term or the phrase go within, to be real, to be truthful and transparent, while calling in what is most aligned for you, okay? A divine partnership, a divine union, be it with yourself, the connection to the, like I said, be it with yourself, a connection to the divine, a connection with your guides, a connection to life, and an external partner, okay? Or all of the above. Divine, I ask for one single oracle. Thank you. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your most inner selves to each other, your bond deepens, yeah. Heart to heart, truth and transparency. Truth and transparency, because you are understanding now the way to receive what is most fulfilling for you. And as they're trying to get you to see what is most fulfilling for you is through truth and transparency. There's nothing, there's so much power in your truth, there's so much power in your transparency. Give me 1 second, I gotta fix this feather, y'all. This is annoying me. Okay. All right. Your understanding, and the divine is helping you to understand that the way to receive what serves best is through truth and transparency, through what is most aligned and helpful, okay? And you're going to be sharing this energy, or you're already currently sharing this energy with life, with your guides, with God, or with an external partner, okay? All right. Getting to know each other. Again, this relates to heart-to-heart conversations. It's like truth and transparency. It's like openness or receptivity, okay? Divine, I ask for one single oracle. One single oracle. Thank you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, some of you could be, can I get some more elaboration? One more, next oracle, following oracle divine to come through for this trust. Okay. Your current state, whatever your current state is in life, be it with your job or career, okay, whatever you're doing, or with whatever you're working on, whatever new passion that you're working on, I feel like this is connected to this. Okay. But this passion has helped you to go into this space of retreatment by being honest about what is most aligned for you and getting to know that. Be it yourself, as I said before, be it yourself, your connection to God, your guides, or an external person that is being manifested. I feel like for some of you, this is a new passion of yours that is possibly and potentially about to make you a lot of money. Or it's a part of your career. It's a part of something that is going to create some kind of financial stability or another source of income, okay? Trust. What's the following oracle divine? I asked that the next oracle come through. One single oracle. Why am I getting doubles right now? Give me one single oracle divine. Thank you. Soulmate. That repeats itself. That's double confirmation for me. Okay. Like I was saying before, there's an honesty that you're encouraged to meet. There's a truth and transparency that you're encouraged to accept and embrace if you are not already doing that, because that's a part of your power, and that's a part of your insight, and that's a part of leading the way to the best love, the best stability, the best relationships, the best outcomes, the best experiences that you could ever, or that you may have ever possibly experienced in your life. With getting to know each other, like I said, heart-to-heart conversations, all I see is truth and transparency right here. Okay? And with finances and career, it's sort of like you being honest about whatever your current situation is and wherever it is that you want to go from this point forward. Because there's a passion. And because you have a passion about something, whatever that thing is, that is going to be solidified in a way. That's going to be taken care of. Even though I feel like for some of you that may be an issue. Because what follows behind that is trust. Faith. Whenever there is faith, whenever there is hope, there is a way. There's always a way. There's always some kind of opening. And as soon as I said that, y'all, my camera cut off. But let me finish, or let me repeat. I'm not sure if it caught it, but as long as there's faith, as long as there's hope, there's always a way to benefit. There's always a way for it to benefit you. Okay? Your finances and career, your stability, your longevity in life, you know, your source of income, your dreams, your ideas, professions, okay, for whoever that makes sense for. And what comes after trust is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This, like I said, this could be an actual person that's being manifested, because now you know the way to connect to real love is not through deception and not through expecting the worst and hoping for the best, but actually just being receptive and open for the change in the experience, but also perceiving it and connecting, or seeing it from its highest perspective, but not from like this happy-go-lucky, oh, I only see the good in everyone type of thing. It's, I'm embracing the best, but I'm also staying aware and observant, and I'm responding accordingly. It's sort of like that. You know what I mean? Some of you are learning that. Some of you have learned that. You learn, carrying from the reading I did before, you've learned, I kicked the cord, y'all, if you're thinking why that blinked out like that. You're learning, or you've learned how to let go of that, because that doesn't serve you. The deceptive type of thinking, the self-defeating type of thinking. You defeat yourself when you see people, or when you see yourself from the lowest point. You know what I'm saying? You sort of repeat situations that you shouldn't. But with this reading right here, it's like you're realizing there's a truth, there's a transparency that you're meeting, that you're embracing, and that's helping you to really go within and find your truth and connect deeper to it and understand it and embrace it, and finding ways of how to create stability for yourself. More stability, more of a passion, more of a purpose, and trusting that. Because trusting that is building a deep connection, a deeply grounded connection to this person, to this experience, to this spiritual awakening, to your connection to God and your guides, to you. You could be your own soulmate right now. There could be someone, like I said, externally manifesting in your life. This could be your soulmate, of course, is the divine, because you are an extension of God. Your guides, you know what I mean? Life itself. You're finding a grace and a flow with life now. Because of this passion, it's helping you to see. It's helping you to see, and it's helping you to be truthful and transparent. Okay, let me pull one more. Divine, I ask for one last or close this reading out. Thank you. Oh, shit. True love. Scorpio. Now, I was fussing at y'all with the reading that I did before. But I feel like you guys, in this second reading that I'm doing, you have really turned it around. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The romance of a lifetime could be the romance of a lifetime as far as the beauty and the most loving connection that you can have with yourself, with the divine, with your guides, with your new beginning, with your new passion, with your new career. A lot of you are jumping into something brand new that you've never done, but you feel so passionate about. And it is your true love. Your passion could be your true love. That could be anything. You know, that could be anything. Working out. That could be writing. That could be drawing. That could be singing. That could be creating. That could be sculpting. That could be anything. That could be healing in some type of way. That could be just speaking, you know. You found, or you're finding your way to true love. True love is divine, it's whole, it's sacred, it's equal, it's balanced, it's healing, it's elevating. It's always renewing itself, because it's always focused on and connected to and embodying and embracing the higher thought, the higher frequencies, the higher energies. So it can only become better every time, you know what I mean? That is beautiful. Like I said, this could be an external person for some of you. This could be a new experience. This could be your awakening, your spiritual awakening and connection to yourself, to God, and your reality. But you're finding grace. You're finding a grace, and you're finding a flow, or you found it. And that is beautiful. So, Scorpio. With all of that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you. And if it did not, it's all good. It just simply means that it's not your reading. It's not your message, okay? And again, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you again with another reading.